Jai Gurudev, Dr. Rao. Let's discuss the impact of fasting on chronic diseases. Are there specific chronic conditions that research has linked to fasting practices? Jai Gurudev, fasting has shown potential benefits for several chronic conditions, including heart disease, diabetes, and even certain autoimmune disorders. A study published in Circulation found that participants who engaged in intermittent fasting had lower risks of heart disease, evidenced by improved cholesterol levels and reduced inflammatory markers. That's impressive. How does fasting specifically influence diabetes management? Research has indicated that fasting can significantly improve glycemic control. A systematic review in diabetes research and clinical practice found that intermittent fasting led to reductions in fasting blood glucose and HbA1c levels in individuals with type 2 diabetes. This suggests that fasting could be an effective adjunct strategy for managing diabetes alongside conventional treatments. And what about autoimmune diseases? Is there any emerging research in that area? Yes, there is growing interest in fasting's role in autoimmune diseases. A study published in Cell Reports highlighted how fasting can modulate immune responses, potentially benefiting conditions like rheumatoid arthritis and multiple sclerosis. The research indicated that fasting reduces pro inflammatory cytokines, which are often elevated in autoimmune conditions. That is fascinating. Shifting gears a bit, how does fasting impact sleep quality? Are there studies that suggest a relationship? Yes, sleep quality and fasting are closely related and linked. Research in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition indicated that intermittent fasting can improve sleep patterns and duration. The study suggested that by regulating circadian rhythms through time restricted eating, individuals experience better sleep quality, which is crucial for overall health. Given the connection between fasting and sleep, how can individuals best time their fasting schedules to enhance both? Timing is key. Many people find that starting their eating window earlier in the day aligns better with their circadian rhythms. A study in cell metabolism found that those who ate during the daytime and fasted overnight experience better sleep and energy levels throughout the day compared to those who ate late into the evening. With so much research supporting fasting, are there common misconceptions that you encounter? Absolutely. One common misconception is that fasting leads to muscle loss. However, a study published in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research showed that intermittent fasting, when combined with resistance training, does not negatively impact muscle mass. In fact, it can help maintain muscle while promoting fat loss. That's reassuring for those concerned about losing muscle. Are there any particular fasting methods that you would recommend for beginners? For beginners, I would often suggest starting with a simple 16 is to 8 intermittent fasting schedule, where you fast for 16 hours and eat within an 8-hour window. A study in nutrition and healthy aging showed that this method is both manageable and effective for many people. It allows for flexibility while still providing the benefits of fasting. How can individuals track their progress while incorporating fasting into their lifestyles? Keeping a journal can be immensely helpful. Documenting your eating patterns, energy levels, mood, and any physical changes can provide valuable insights. Additionally, there are various apps designed to help track fasting schedules, which can help make the process easier and more structured. Lastly, Dr. Rao, how do you see the future of fasting research evolving? What areas need more exploration? I believe we will see more focus on personalized fasting approaches that consider individual health profiles and goals. Areas like the microbiome's interaction with fasting and its long term effects on aging are ripe for exploration. Additionally, research into how different demographics respond to fasting, such as women or older adults, will be crucial for developing tailored recommendations. Thank you, Dr. Rao, for this comprehensive discussion. Your insights into the complexities and benefits of fasting are invaluable. Thank you for having me. I hope this conversation inspires more people to explore fasting as a tool for enhancing their health and well being. Jai Gurudev. Dr. Rao, let's discuss and talk about the implications of fasting on hormonal balance. How does fasting affect hormones like cortisol and leptin? That's a great question. Fasting can influence several hormones involved in metabolism and appetite regulation. A study published in endocrinology found that intermittent fasting can lower cortisol levels in stressed individuals. Lower cortisol levels are associated with reduced stress and better weight management. And what about leptin, which plays a role in hunger and satiety? Leptin is critical in regulating energy balance. Research in obesity showed that intermittent fasting can improve leptin sensitivity, which helps the body respond better to this hormone. This means that individuals may feel fuller, and more satisfied after meals, which can aid in weight management. It sounds like fasting has a multifaceted impact on hormonal health. Are there other hormones that fasting influences? Yes. Fasting also affects ghrelin, often referred to as the hunger hormone. A study in appetite found that fasting leads to reduced ghrelin levels, which can help decrease appetite and cravings. This hormonal regulation is crucial for anyone looking to manage their weight effectively. That's quite intriguing. How does fasting interact with stress management strategies? Fasting can actually complement stress management strategies. A study in nutrients showed that combining fasting with mindfulness practices like meditation enhances the stress reducing effects for both. Participants reported lower stress levels and improved emotional well being when they integrated these practices. Given the role of fasting in stress reduction, how can individuals best integrate it into their daily routines? Integration is key. Individuals should find a fasting schedule that fits their lifestyle and aligns with their natural hunger cues. Starting with a shorter fasting window and gradually increasing it can help ease the transition. Additionally, incorporating stress reducing activities like yoga or meditation during fasting periods can enhance the benefits. What role does hydration play during fasting? Are there recommendations you would suggest? Hydration is crucial during fasting. Research in Frontiers in Nutrition emphasizes that staying well hydrated can help mitigate feelings of hunger and improve overall well being. I recommend drinking plenty of water, herbal teas, or black coffee to stay hydrated without breaking the fast. Are there any specific foods or nutrients that can enhance the benefits of fasting when breaking the fast? Yes, when breaking a fast, it is beneficial to focus on nutrient dense foods. A study in the Journal of Nutrition found that incorporating healthy fats, lean proteins, and fibrous vegetables can help replenish nutrients and stabilize blood sugar levels. Avoiding overly processed foods when breaking a fast is also crucial to prevent blood sugar spikes. As we explore the psychological aspects of fasting, how does it impact emotional eating or food relationships? Fasting can promote mindfulness around food choices. A study in psychological science found that structured eating patterns, such as those established during fasting, can help reduce instances of emotional eating. Participants reported a greater awareness of their hunger cues and emotional triggers, which is key for developing healthier relationships with food. That's an important aspect to consider. Are there specific recommendations for those who might struggle with emotional eating while fasting? For individuals struggling with emotional eating, I recommend mindfulness practices. Keeping a food diary can help identify triggers and patterns. Additionally, engaging in activities that promote emotional well being, such as journaling or connecting with supportive communities, can also help address emotional needs without turning to food. As we wrap up, what are your thoughts on the future of fasting in relation to overall wellness trends? I see fasting becoming an increasingly integrated component of personalized wellness strategies. With ongoing research supporting its benefits, we will likely see more healthcare practitioners recommending fasting alongside traditional approaches. The key will be to continue educating the public about safe practices and the science behind fasting. Thank you so much, Dr. Rao, for sharing your expertise on fasting. Your insights provide a comprehensive understanding of its multifaceted benefits. Thank you. It's been a pleasure discussing this important topic, and I hope it inspires others to explore fasting as a valuable tool for health and wellness. Jai Gurudev, thank you for joining us today. As an expert in the art of living, could you start by explaining what fasting means in your practice? Jai Gurudev, and thank you for having me. Fasting, in the context of the art of living, is often viewed as a holistic practice that transcends merely abstaining from food. It encompasses mental clarity, emotional stability, and spiritual awakening. However, it is also essential to recognize its profound health benefits, supported by numerous scientific studies. Absolutely. Could you highlight some specific health benefits of fasting that are backed by research? Certainly, one significant area of research has focused on the metabolic effects of fasting. A study published in the New England Journal of Medicine reviewed intermittent fasting and its positive impacts on weight loss, improved insulin sensitivity, and reductions in inflammation. These metabolic changes can reduce the risk of chronic diseases like diabetes and cardiovascular issues. That is fascinating. How does fasting influence mental health? Fasting has been shown to improve brain health as well. Research in Nature Reviews Neuroscience indicates that fasting can enhance neuroplasticity and promote the production of brain derived neurotrophic factor BDNF, which is crucial for learning and memory. Many individuals report heightened mental clarity and improved mood during fasting periods, which aligns with both scientific and anecdotal evidence. That's interesting. What about cellular health? Are there benefits there as well? Yes, definitely. Fasting can initiate autophagy, a process where cells remove damaged components and regenerate. A groundbreaking study published in Cell Metabolism outlines how fasting stimulates autophagy, which can help protect against neurodegenerative diseases and age related conditions. This cellular renewal is essential for maintaining overall health. Are there any cardiovascular benefits linked to fasting? Absolutely. A systematic review in the British Journal of Nutrition highlighted that various forms of fasting could lead to lower blood pressure, reduced cholesterol levels, and improved heart health markers. This can significantly lower the risk of heart disease, making fasting an important lifestyle consideration. That's quite comprehensive. Can fasting be beneficial for longevity as well? Yes, many studies suggest that fasting can extend lifespan. Research published in Cell on animal models demonstrated that caloric restriction and intermittent fasting can increase longevity by improving metabolic health and reducing the incidence of age related diseases. While more human studies are needed, the implications are promising. It sounds like fasting offers a wide array of benefits. How can someone incorporate fasting into their lifestyle safely? Start gradually. For instance, consider intermittent fasting, which can be as simple as an 8-hour eating window followed by 16 hours of fasting. It is essential to stay hydrated and consume nutrient dense foods during eating periods. Consulting with a healthcare professional, especially if one has underlying health conditions, is also crucial. Thank you for sharing these insights. Any final thoughts on the connection between fasting and overall well being? Fasting, when practiced mindfully, can be a powerful tool for enhancing both physical and mental health. It cultivates self discipline, promotes awareness, and connects us to our deeper selves. Ultimately, it is about finding balance and understanding that fasting is a journey of both body and spirit. Thank you for your time and expertise. This has been incredibly enlightening. Thank you. It is a pleasure to share this knowledge. Jai Gurudev.